Hello and welcome back. Today we are doing the second episode of the Medali Teracast. With me, as always, is Darian. Say hello.
Hello.
And we are doing this with with basically natural light, but it's been raining and storming at my place all day, so we have to do this. So this is the first thing we're doing this morning. Honestly, good episode. It was nice and relaxing. Good way to start the day. And these will continue to be uploaded on Sunday, meaning I'm going to immediately go into editing this. So, just like last week, we got a pack of cards. We're going to go ahead and open those and not stall this out too long. All right.
All right.
And just like last week, I'm struggling to open a pack of cards.
Hey, these are kind of weird.
These are for 4-year-olds, and I'm over here dying. Just trying to open it. All right. So I did confirm with Darian. It's my girlfriend's fault if I don't pull anything good today. All right, I got it because
I can't even open it.
she chose the pack for us. So I got a nice little grass energy here.
Okay.
Start us off.
Put the thing over there. All right. You can continue.
Okay. All right. So we got Bruxish.
Okay. Underrated Mount Loki.
Yeah, you got this last week, didn't you?
I think so. I'm not sure. I'll have to check
We
this
have a
back
Cacnea here.
Okay.
Okay, a little like painted looking Sandile. I'm not too fond of these, but it's good art.
Some of them are cool. Some of them are alright.
I got a Mareep staring straight at me. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's one that I saw you got that I really wanted. Here's a Hypno.
Yeah, everyone wanted it. Apparently.
My favorite.
Maybe it's good in the TCG.
My favorite Kanto psychic type. We got Beach Court.
Okay.
Which is very nostalgic. We got Sandaconda. Nothing crazy yet. Ooh. Okay, I got a starter card. We got Florigato.
Okay.
Yep.
First reverse.
Oh, we got Dashbun. Dashbun was on my team for a very long time. And
last but not least,
ooh, we got an Indeedee today. Looks really shiny. Really good.
I don't like Indeedee.
I don't like it too much.
VGC's ruined it.
It really has. All right.
Okay.
What do you got?
So just like last week, it's a little inverse. I think last week I had water, you had fire. This week you have grass. I also have fire. We have Magikarp.
Okay.
Coming out of the water.
That's Magikarp.
Jumping into the water. Magneton. I think I've had one of these already.
Yeah, you definitely have.
We have Energy Switch. Move one energy from a mon to another.
Oh, classic.
Pretty self-explanatory. Yep. Varoom.
Okay.
We have Varoom.
You have Reverend too, right?
Yes, we have the Beach Court.
The Beach Court, yep.
Sandaconda. I think we just have the same pack. Katie. First gym leader. Technically first. You know, if there's any order, blah, blah. We have Dedenne.
Ooh, I'm jealous.
Ooh, we have our first of the special art ones. We have the Fido looking into the
Hey, no way. Nice.
These are the ones I really want.
Yeah,
and then the rare is a holographic Reverum.
So
we've gotten regular Reverum and
you got two of them.
Holo Reverum. But we got the first of the little special art cards.
I'm pretty hyped to collect some starters, so I'll take it. Nice.
I like this one.
I'm hyped for that.
These don't even go for a lot of money, but I just love the way they look.
I mean, there's no way that you wouldn't want those. Like,
they're just so nice.
It's honestly good that they're not up for money because those are pretty special.
Yeah, and they're all right. So not bad.
No, they're good pulls.
Not terrible at all.
All right, so episode 3 starts off with Liko waking up on the Voltecker ship. Do you remember what the ship's called? They say it again in the episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it. By the way, I don't know if anyone saw the community post you made, but I'm looking at stuff on my phone because when we did look up stuff, it kind of closed our face cam. So, I'm gonna see if it says anything. I have a couple notes down from the thing. Let's see if I can find the name of the ship. Probably not.
I just realized Dashbun has well-baked body. Can't be burnt. Dude, they're making me want to play TCG.
For the Explorers. Yeah, the person's name. Can I get the ship name though? Oh, the Brave Asagi.
Ah,
That's what
yep,
it's
there
called.
it is. Yep. They said it so
The
many times
Brave
in the
Asagi.
first
Yeah,
couple episodes. All right. So yes, so she wakes up on the Brave Asagi, and she realizes Nyaha is still missing. Freed went out to get to follow the explorers, and they followed them down on a port ship. So a majority of this episode is spent just with them out in the little town looking for the explorers. And let's see, I forget. I don't know anyone's name yet. So one of the ladies that's with the explorers had Niauha and was feeding it and getting attached to it. And I don't know about you, but when I saw that, I immediately thought of Jesse.
yeah, I
Uh,
can see why.
yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe we'll get a little bit of those sort of lighter characters with the explorers, because even though the main guy is a bit of a hard ass, the other two are still up in the air because they're just sort of like the followers. I also wonder if the explorers have like a bigger organization because they have to. There's no way it's just the three of them.
Yeah, just three of them
And
trying to
so
hunt down all these relics and Pokemon or whatever.
yeah,
There's got to be a bit of a
so I'm really hoping that they don't slack too much on these characters because we have so much set up for like a normal standard anime. I would really love for them to make the villains a bit more competent throughout the episodes, make it so that there's a little bit of reason to follow the villains as characters. Uh, and yeah, I mean that's most of what I was thinking of with the explorers in this episode because their plan was just to bring them over and then try and get the locket, and then they made it so easy for Liko to just slip away, find Niauha. They had the one guy over at the Asagi, and he threw like the little tracker on it, right?
yeah, the
Um,
tracking device or whatever it is.
yeah. So overall, the plot of this episode was just revolved around getting Niauha back, and we got there. And then finally, at the end of the episode, we see Roy for probably the actual first like full time so far in the anime. And in the next episode, he's going to be on like a little island. So, Darian, let's get right into it. Tell me a little bit about what you liked about this episode.
Well, there wasn't a whole bunch really in this episode.
Right.
I do like that we're meeting more of the crew and seeing more. I like the crew. They're
The
probably
crew
one
is
of my
great.
favorite
These are
parts. The
solid
crew's
characters.
cool. A couple of the notes I don't have really too much. The beginning we see Liko's grandmother for the first time actually.
Oh, yes, yes.
Just tells her about the pendant. Like as long as you're a Pokemon, anything's possible, which
Hmm.
is the usual thing. There's the little midsection where they have Liko go fetch some potions at the Pokemon Center,
Yep.
and she meets another girl who she says is just like her. So she's like, so some
Hmm.
more development on her side. We
Right.
got the battle, of course.
Yep. The
Um,
leafage is
Another
consistent.
the thing I wrote down is still in the dark because they're still not really telling her anything. They're like, "Oh yeah, we were hired by your mom to be your bodyguard." She's like,
Yeah,
"You
yeah, it's
didn't
like
say
what?
anything about that.
What
What
do
do
you
you mean?"
mean?
Like
Yeah.
you didn't tell her anything. So hopefully there's a part where they're like they all get together and tell her exactly. Maybe that's why they're doing this now. Of
Yeah.
course, one of the notes is off to Paldea. We're finally going to Paldea
It only
since
took
she's
three
off school. I
episodes.
guess it's some summer break
Yeah, yeah.
or
They're on their
something.
first long break, so it's probably like
Yeah,
a.
so they're going back home. They're gonna
Is it
see her
winter?
mom. I
Is it
think.
summer? Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna go see her mom.
And they're gonna
Maybe,
pick up
hopefully,
that.
her mom can explain what's happening and what's going on.
Yeah, they're gonna pick up
Nothing
that rent
too
money.
crazy to talk about in this episode. Kind of just there, but it was a good episode. We had some battle. We had some fun moments.
Yep. Yeah, I like the consistency that this leafage attack is just this massive, just swarm of leaves.
Yeah,
I don't know if that has anything to do with the pendant, but it surely should. Considering that's the main thing that we're all after. And then we also know from promo and from the teaser for next episode that Roy has that weird relic Pokeball that reminds me of Magirna.
yeah,
So
it does look a lot.
I wonder if, well, okay, so here's the thing. Terastallization is a thing. You need the orb to do it. Surely that's going to be his orb, right? Like, I mean, Liko has a literal legendary in her pendant to buff up her moves, and then Roy's gonna have this relic ball of sorts. That's something that I'm definitely looking forward to. I think that they're doing an amazing job with just giving us enough to want to watch the next episode, especially because I always say this with Super Sentai. If you guys don't know, it's the Power Rangers origin, and what they've started doing was not having to team together in the first episode and just sort of taking time each episode to introduce one more asset. I think that's great that we had these 2 to 3 episodes focused on Liko mostly, because Roy's obviously going to probably be a lot more of an outgoing, typical protagonist type character. So it's going to be really nice to see him just come in and just see how they all integrate together and how he ends up joining the Rising Volteckers. And I guess we could also say that Liko has now formally joined the Volteckers as well, right?
Yeah. Formally
Yeah.
met everyone at the end, got their names, and like, yeah, nice to finally meet you guys.
She's been with them for like a week.
They quelled her suspicion. She finally said she can trust them because, like I said, everything's happened so fast. She
Yeah.
still has no idea what's going on. And like I said, hopefully, when they go see her mom back in Paldea, they'll be able to thoroughly explain what is going on, what
Yeah.
this pendant is, potentially what the Pokemon is inside of it,
I'm
if it has
curious.
any
Oh, yeah,
to like the new one that's in the DLC.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So no one knows.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious as to how much money Liko's mom paid to have them bodyguard her. He's gonna pull up. It's like, where's my 5K?
Come on now, pay up.
Yeah, I want to see how Freed gets with money because he's such a suspicious character. Just by like we've seen multiple times, he doesn't care to take the time to explain. He knows what's going on, and that's good enough for him. So I'll just love to see him just ramsack right into her house, talk about we came to collect the money, and then
Yeah.
and then her mom's just be like, "Oh right, oh
He
right."
does give off the vibe of like a certain like a the ends justify the means kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like as long as he gets his thing done, and as long as he does
Yeah,
his job.
yeah, and we saw
Um,
that in the battle today as well because he never wanted to actually win the fight, but he kept on taunting. What's his name? It's like
it starts with an
Amethio.
A. Amethia, something like that.
Amethio.
Uh,
See if you can find it real quick.
something other. Yeah. It is Amethio, Zur, and Konia. So Konia is the
Konya.
girl, I
Yep.
think,
And then
and then
Zur
Zur is kind of
is
just Mr. Tracking device.
non-binary. Zur's non-binary.
Okay, I
He's
apologize.
got the Neo pronoun. uh so So yeah, I mean he Amethio falls for it, and that's kind of where the episode sort of gets to me because I'm like Amethio should be the smartest of the 3. He should know, hey, this little girl's not just walking away. We have the Pokemon that she wants here. I should probably do something about that. But it makes sense because he sent his 2 grunts to go do grunt work. So with him just there, it's not like he could have stopped her anyways. Maybe they could have written that just a little bit differently, and have him like actually put up that fight because he has the Pikachu with double team. He could definitely hold Amethio, especially because he was like already cornered when they
Yeah.
got there. He already put himself in a bad position to begin with. And then they somehow end up on the roof and they're still fighting. And then once the job is done, like you said, Freed he gets what he's looking to accomplish and he's out. So it's good. We got nice layers to that character. If we had like an Ash, for example, it's gonna be very easy to compare the two since they use the same Pokemon. If it were Ash, Ash would have been there to the bitter end and just beat them,
Yeah.
just send him packing, just out into the next galaxy, right? Uh, but yeah, I think that you definitely hit the nail on the head with the characters. It's nice having such a big cast for once as well. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing where we go from here. Next episode will come out again for us. The earliest that we can watch it is on Saturday. I think I said Saturday, right? And
Yeah.
then we'll keep uploading these on Sunday. What else do you have, if anything, before we close here?
I think that's about it. Just ready for the next episode next week.
Yep.
Hopefully some of these mysteries get figured out.
Yeah, I
But I'm
really
looking forward to it.
really need to know what that ball does. Really need
Yeah.
to know because the Terra crystal is the same crystal that's in the Terra orbs. So we understand like, and we saw like the little crappy looking design of like the DLC legend.
Yeah.
But that ball is just a complete like what's going on. Like when did he
Enigma.
get it?
Like,
How
no
long
one
has
knows
he
what
had
that
it?
is.
Also he has Fuecoco. They don't have Fuecoco on the ship, do they?
They do. Oreo has one. It's the Fuecoco,
So
and
we have
she has the
2
Elekid, the Metagross.
Fuecocos.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the part that gets to me. That's very interesting. We rarely have characters with the same Pokemon just existing out and around. The last time this happened, but Go caught a Pikachu, and I think in the same episode it evolved into a Raichu. Um, maybe it's the last time that we had like two main characters with the same Pokemon just walking around. And surely Roy's Fuecoco's gonna evolve. I mean, I
Yeah,
hope these Pokemon don't have Gen 5 syndrome and they just stay like this forever because it'd be very, annoying. And also obviously can't wait for them to actually catch Pokemon. Liko did declare in this episode that she now considers herself a Pokemon trainer. Pokemon trainers are obligated to catch more Pokemon. Everybody else has more than one Pokemon. I think everybody. I mean, it depends because they have a lot of Pokemon on the ship. Those don't have to necessarily be people's Pokemon, but even like the
yeah,
Voltekkers have more than one Pokemon available at all times. And the one thing I don't want the anime to do is pigeonhole these new characters into just having one Pokemon and they're going off, and we're just focused on all this plot stuff and there's no development. Because one of my favorite things I'll say before we close about thinking of a Pokemon story is putting in a narrative as to like how do these trainers catch these Pokemon, and that's something that the anime's always done really well. Like we've had it with Froakie, even the Riolu that Ash evolves into Lucario last season, the Gengar Ash had last season. Just about every Pokemon that Ash caught had a full episode dedicated to that narrative, and I am confident, but I am also obviously worried that we might not see more of that in this show. So yeah, that's what I'll say before we sign off. Again, I'll ask you one more time. Anything else before we close?
I'm good.
All right.
I do hope she does catch more Pokemon though.
Yeah,
That would be
that's
nice.
gonna. Oh, you know what? What Pokemon do you think she's gonna catch next? We're going to Paldea.
We're going to Paldea. We already have the Palmy on the ship.
Yep, we have
They do
Cerulege
give
as
her
well.
something else. You know what's funny? At the end, they did the Pokerap on regional forms,
Oh, we
so
didn't talk
maybe
about
she'll
that
get like a
ending. That's
form.
right.
Yeah, the ending
Yeah.
had the little. Maybe she'll. I don't know. She has the. Maybe she'll get some kind of form. There was. Maybe she'll get the. I know a lot of people wanted her to get the Armor Rouge since
Yeah.
Amicia has the Cerulege, but
No, fans are cringe.
yeah, we'll
I'm
see. We'll
gonna.
see.
You know what? I'm gonna guess. Oh, I have the Dachshund, but you have the Fido. I'm gonna guess Fido.
Yeah. Okay, that would be a pretty good. I would
I feel
like
like that
that.
would fit
Got
because
that little big
she
body
likes
to
cute
the
Pokemon.
Cerulege moves.
Yeah.
Come on now,
All right, you
make
have
it
a guess?
happen.
What do you think? Just any Paldean Pokemon. Doesn't have to be any. Just any Paldean.
I can't really think of one. Give her a Fido. Not Fido. Give her Tarantula. You know I love my bug
Oh
types.
yeah, true. Yeah, I wonder if she likes
Or
bugs.
Lechonk's massive
Oh yeah,
popularity and
Lechonk.
whatnot.
Yo,
Everyone
imagine,
loves Lechonk. Who knows? We'll see
imagine
what
Liko
they
with a
give her.
female Oiklon.
It's
I mean,
possible.
she does like the
Yeah.
Niauha thing. So
Yeah,
you know,
but Fido does look like the biggest, the most obvious one.
yeah,
So we'll see what they plan on for her.
yeah. Hopefully she catches more Pokemon. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head out here and play some Apex. But until next time, guys. Hope you take care. We'll see you next Sunday.